So should kids have to go back to school this season? That is what we're going to cover right now, and I'm also going to show you what my kids' school district looks like and what options we have in the state of Florida, at least, and in our county. Let's get started. So I'm going to totally share with you guys the 3 options that our school is giving us for our children. Our girls, you know, are 5 years old, elementary school, and going to kindergarten. Out of all years, kindergarten. So that is what we're going to cover. I'm going to show you what different options we have in our county. And also, if you have a parent or a guardian who's a friend, go ahead and share this video with them, because I definitely want to hear everyone's opinion about what you as a parent will be doing. Are you sending them to school or are you not? Keep it classy, guys, and don't be hostile towards each other. It's just everyone's obviously opinion, and each state has different recommendations, different guidelines, because that's just is what it is. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first option that our school district has is the in-school learning. Yes, so this one involves the kids actually going back to school and attending school. So what that's going to look like, it says that students attend their current school of enrollment in the traditional setting and additional safeguards are in place. So as far as like a lot of the big questions that we are having is, will my child be required to wear a mask? In our county, again, I'm in Florida, they are requiring the kids to wear a mask. It is required. You can see it there in red print. Social distancing is also to be adhered in shared spaces, including classrooms and cafeterias where feasible. They are also having frequent sanitation of contact areas on buses and schools. And something that you need to know, it says ensure your child has a mask with them each day, monitor your child's temperatures and keep them home when they are sick, and it must be approved. This guideline, of course, already passed. You had until July 27th to choose your options. So our school gave us only until the 27th, which by this point has passed, for you to pick which option you're going to choose for your own child. Again, if your school district was different or gave different options, comment down below what exactly they were offering and what county you're in. All right, so the second option that they are offering was the digital home learning. So this was a new offer, and this is not like the same thing that we went through like the last couple of months when this whole pandemic started. This is going to be something a little bit more developed. Our school district is different because they do have an online learning basis in place already. They have something called an e-learning, but I'll get to that in a second. So this is called digital home learning. What this entails is students remain connected to their school through live online lessons taught by teachers from their school. So the teachers will be completely affiliated to the school district of the school that they would have been attached to. And the option looks like lessons will be taught live daily. Class schedule is similar to that of traditional model, so I'm assuming it's 5 days a week. Allows smooth transition back into school learning when ready. So again, a good thing to remember about that is if they decide to open the schools back again, your child, if they are enrolled in digital home learning but they have decided that it's time to go back to school, they're not making that clear whether your child would have to go back or not. So just keep that in mind in case you're worried about that. And then it also says completion of 9 weeks is required before changing to another option. So you do have to stick with this program at least 9 weeks to ensure that you'd be able to switch over, probably I'm assuming because of class time and credits. And it says what you need to know and do. I must provide a digital device with camera, microphone, access to the internet for my child, so they're not providing internet service, of course, or computer. Some classes may not be available. Requirements for attendance and classwork and grades are the same as in school learning. And I must select this option. Again, the deadline was the 27th. So something to keep in mind, this option, of course, is going to be very tricky when it comes to the fact of a lot of parents work. So if you work, I just don't know how someone with like a regular schedule of like 9 to 5 or who knows what is going to be able to make this feasible unless you have help, maybe a grandparent, someone who could help in the family. I have no idea, a friend. So this is a very tricky one, and this is very self-isolated to only certain families, in my opinion. So let's move on. Option 3 is virtual learning in our county. So like I said, our county offers e-learning. This has always existed in our county for years now, and this is the third option they're giving our children. So in this option, student enrolls in e-school for all courses. What this option looks like: pre-designed lessons are taught by e-school teachers online from the district. I blanked out the district obviously because of safety reasons for my own kids. Learning platform is through Canvas. Schedule is flexible. Weekly check-ins required. Completion of a full semester is required before changing to another school option. So you do have the room to actually switch over to maybe in-school learning, or I'm assuming even digital learning. If e-school is not for you, it does give you an option to do that. And what you need to know and do: IB and AICE courses are not available. I must provide a digital device just like the other one, so they won't provide a laptop or internet connection. And I must select this option. Again, our deadline was the 27th. So these are my child's school options, and if you want to know what me and Alan have decided to do, I am definitely here to tell you what we decided. I'm not gonna get too into it. We could leave that for another video, that way we don't make this too long. But again, I definitely want to hear from all of you. Are you pro sending your kids to school? If you are, go ahead and thumbs up. And if you're not or are, go ahead and comment down below why yes or why not. Again, every family is different and everyone has different views and everything. Just keep it classy, guys, and don't come for each other. All right, friendly spaces, thank you. So yeah, me and Alan have decided to actually look into a virtual learning. So we actually have decided to potentially disconnect ourselves entirely from our school district and look for something that may have been much more established over the years rather than whatever time frame our school district's e-learning has had, just because, again, a lot of reasons, right? So I'm not gonna get too into it, but we decided to do or look into, they are technically still enrolled in their public school. However, we are looking into virtual learning, and that's going to be in the look of pretty much just a more established foundation of a program that is available. There are other options you could choose from that are totally free, and they're still considered public schools. So they're tuition free. Each state is different, so go ahead and just write, if you're in New York, put New York virtual learning, or California virtual learning, or Georgia virtual learning. Wherever you are, there are different options. So just as a quick reason, like, one of my things that me and Alan have talked about is even what school looked like before all of this started, right? Like, to be honest, school wasn't the safest environment to begin with. There was tons of like security issues going on at schools. You guys know what I'm talking about. Again, we brought that into consideration of what was school like before all of this happened, and whether we want to go through that again or not, you know? We actually had a school right up the road from us, a high school, and they actually had one of those threats happen to them. So that was very much so on our high priority as to making our decision whether our kids will go back or not. So keep that in mind. What are your priorities? Think about what you want. And again, every family is so different. So again, this looks different for every single family member, guys. So don't come for each other, seriously. Everyone's situation is different, and I just happen to be home with the girls. You guys know I don't work. YouTube is my job, and I am here with the girls, so I do have the time and availability to actually do the homeschooling with them, with the virtual online public schooling. So again, we're looking into that option. Nothing is guaranteed yet. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions about what you plan to do. Again, share this with your mom and dad friends and grandparents who are considering this as well. I'd love to hear from all of you. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe down below for when I give you the reason as to why we are choosing whatever school we end up choosing. I want you to see that video. And I also want to share the process of that. So if we do decide or get enrolled into a virtual or homeschooling situation, we want to share what that process looked like and what school we chose. So definitely go ahead and subscribe if you want to watch that next video. And yeah, guys, don't forget to stay happy, stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your day, because after all, it's no one else's and it's uniquely yours. Be nice in the comments, guys. Bye.